It's Saturday and the hamfest is rolling. Look at this. St. Louis Hamfest. I think there's a few people here. Yes, there are. Let's have a look at some of the stuff.
think so. Recycle, you know? Yeah.
You're fine. You don't see those very often. A CB1. Used to be a 2er and a 10er and a 6er. Yeah. It's a nice convention center here. And there's even an awesome snack bar. Get something to eat without leaving. It's now about 10:30. Look at the folks here. Yes, it is morning. Yeah, we been in the hamfest all day. We are leaving the Collinsville, Illinois area here at 658.2 miles. This doesn't mean anything right now. We are leaving with a GOM range of 246 and 77% in the battery. We are headed to Nashville, so let's head to Nashville. All right, we set the navigation to take us to Nashville. Let's see what the internal charge thing wants us to do. It says one charge stop, so you use this up arrow. And guess what? It wants us to charge again at Marion, Illinois Magic Dock. So I guess we'll do that. What the heck? All right, let's hit the road. I think we're good to go.
Drive north, then turn right.
All right, well, we're heading across country. We're going to get on Interstate 65. That'll take us to Mount Vernon. We're on Interstate 64 eastbound. 66 miles to our turn to turn on to Interstate 57 to Mount Vernon. Let's have a look around. We're east of St. Louis out here in the farm country.
Right to take Interstate 57 south, Interstate 64 east.
Just getting southbound here on Interstate 57. We are in it now. Man, Greg looked at the map, and we're going right down through the middle of the red and yellow rain. So it's going to be a sloppy one. 27 miles to Marion. Wants us to charge for an hour. Well, that's fine, but we're not going to do that. So we'll charge for 30 minutes or so and then head down to, say, Clarksville and get another bit of juice and then head on to Nashville today. Man, what a soupy day. Navigation says 10 miles to the exit at Marion. Hopefully, if you guys cross your fingers when we arrive, we'll have the end spot on the Magic Dock so we don't use up any more Tesla charging stalls that we need to. It worked out very well last time. There wasn't anybody there, so hopefully everybody's home. We'll see. All right, we're here in Marion, Illinois, and of course of the one stalls, this guy's in stall 2, which is just fine for us. All right, we are going to plug in. Let's check our mileage. 776.1, an average of 1.92 miles per kilowatt hour, and so far the trip is 406 kilowatt hours. All right, got to get the Tesla app out. We'll plug this in and let's get going. Yes, it is true. It is raining like crap out here. I'm here in Marion, Illinois again at the Magic Dock. So let's have a look at this. The Model 3 decided to park into 2, which is fine. And we had an entry there on the number 1. Not blocking anything. The charge power units there behind. Supply all the power is behind. There's no charge stand, so that allows all the Teslas to charge they want, and we're only using the end spot. Worked out well. And yeah, it's raining like mad. We are charging now, 144 kW, and it says ends in 32 minutes. Not sure if that's the 80% or what. So let's have a look here just for fun. Let's set this, well, we'll set it to 100. We're not going to go to 100, but there you go. Yeah, so this number is based upon the charge limit set at this charge level. We're going to charge for a while. I'm not sure if we'll charge all the way or not. Tesla has a charging plan. I don't drive the Rivian enough on the superchargers, and we don't have very many magic docks, so I'll probably cancel it after a month. But the difference is 37 cents versus 50 cents a kilowatt hour. In the end, it's almost 20 bucks or so. So it's well worth doing it this way. There we go. We're charging away here. We'll get charged up, and we may stop down the road. Now, my experience with the navigation here is poor. If I go this way and it says continue the trip, which, what does that mean, right? Up here it says charge to 314 miles or 98% to get to Nashville. So the answer is not no, but heck no. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably end the navigation. And what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to charge at an intermediate almost to Nashville. And what my plan is, I want to charge in right here, Clarksville. I'm not charged in Clarksville before, but we are going to go to Clarksville. So let's see what the nav does for us here.
Drive north. Then your destination will be on the right.
Okay, so right now we're here. It says 30 minutes. Does that mean 30 minutes more or what? It should just say, look, all this space here, Rivian, you could actually put more words there to try to explain what this means. And no, I'm not looking in the manual. If I can't figure it out with my finger and some intuitive knowledge of the screen, this isn't right. This is not going to work. Now I got this. Total trip, 147 miles. I think that's to Nashville here. Okay, I'll give you that. Or maybe that's to the Clarksville. So it's confusing, as we saw. If I look at this, I've 25 feet from where I'm at. Did you know that? Yeah. We're not at Tesla yet. I've got 25 feet to go. Oh, wait a minute. I'm hooked up on the Magic Dock here at Tesla. See, this is the screw part with this. Okay, so let's have a look. 95 miles. Does that mean I arrive at 95 miles with this state of charge, or after I charge for 30 minutes? Again, use your words. That's what I tell my grandson. Use your words. Type it out. How hard is that? I don't get it. We're in Marion. We're at 101 miles. But it says 106 there. Okay, whatever. And what? Am I supposed to guess? Remember, it still thinks I'm not at Tesla. I'm only 25 feet away, and I have 1 minute to get there. Okay? Come on. The other thing is, hello, Rivian bosses. How about get 3 or 4 of your trucks or SUVs and put the guys that code this stuff in them and send them places. Right, just tell them to give them a credit card, send them to some place a couple days away from Normal, Illinois, in their Rivian, give them the credit card, and have them try this software on the road. It certainly could be improved. I'm not going to use the T-word software because that's almost impeccable, but this software is needed something. We're here. I got 29 minutes. 29 minutes to charge? Is that what that means? Okay, could be. and I'm headed to Clarksville. I don't know, it's very confusing. All right, we're just gonna let it cook because I know that I need more than 114 miles to get to Clarksville, I think. I don't know. It's raining, it's nasty, and I'm supposed to calculate this myself? No. So I'm sitting here with Greg and I'm trying to explain how the navigation is configured, and I think I figured it out. Remember, the navigation here shows the arrival percentage when I arrive at a destination, right? So, not percentage, excuse me, the arrival miles. So it says I arrived with 116 miles, even though there's 129 miles on the GOM. Anyway, here we are. We are 116 miles. So I brought down this. Now it says we're supposed to arrive in 25 feet. See, it says your destination is on the right. No, I'm sitting at my destination. Anyway, so 124 miles now. And it looks like it's a lag from the GOM, so that jumped to 124. Anyway, this is showing me the arrival at the place that I'm at. But what is that all about? I'm connected. It doesn't know that I'm charging. The nav is oblivious to the fact that I'm actually charging. What's up with this? All right, so I'm going to do this live. Here we go. End. What's this? Go. It says resume trip. This is in case you hit the end by mistake. Let's see what happens.
Drive north.
Oh.
Then your destination will be on the right.
Well, I got to drive north. If I drive much more north, I'll run into that other Model 3. 25 feet, and I think I'll dent his door. Don't want to do that now. So it doesn't know where we're at. It has no clue that we're charging, even though this number increments. This is super frustrating. I'm sorry I'm venting, but you know, this is not a difficult thing. People have been making navigation systems for years. Where do these people come from that don't understand how the nav works? It's not difficult. So now what do I have to do to plan my next trip? Okay, so let's do this. Sorry. Okay, we're going to go to a previous destination right here. You see this? Right? Electrify America, Clarksville. So we're going to say go. Let's see what happens now.
Drive north. Then your destination will be on the right.
Oh, well, screwed up. Now what do? I can't even choose a destination here because it thinks that I'm not here, but I'm here, but then holy crap. You know what? I'm too frustrated now. All right, this is driving me crazy. Let's do this. I don't want to resume the trip. There we go. Okay, you can't even do that. All right. Alexa, navigate to the Electrify America station in Clarksville, Tennessee.
There is a Electrify America charging station, 146.6 miles away on 3050 Wilma Rudolph Boulevard. Do you want to get directions to that one?
Yes.
Getting directions to Electrify America charging station at 3050 Wilma Rudolph Boulevard.
Okay, well then there you have it. Alexa can't do it, and I can't do it, and the navigation doesn't know we're plugged in, and now what? So now I got to guesstimate. I looked on my phone to look at Google Maps. It's 146 miles. The Alexa app just told me that. Sorry, Alexa, cancel. And so we're what? So now we got to wing it, right? My $92,000 car, and I just can't figure out where I'm going. So, you know what? I'm just going to charge to 80%. We're still at 140 kilowatts. And I think we'll just run it until it drops off here. And then we will head south. And as long as I can make that 146 miles, I'm good to go. All right, our strategy is we were going to charge until it came off of the 140 kilowatts. Well, it's starting to come off now, but we're in a quandary. We know that we need 146 miles, and with this cold weather and rain, we're going to have more drag than necessary. So do I unplug now with only, say, 40-mile headroom? And hope that I can make it to Clarksville with enough juice? Or do I stick it out and charge it, say, to 70% just to be on the safe side? The nav can't help me. It doesn't know where we are. It doesn't know we're charging. It thinks we're not quite at the charger yet. I'd suggest the people that write all this software sit in a room and talk through this, because this is just crap. Okay, the current plan is we are assuming, you know what assume means, we're assuming that we'll have enough and that our guessometer, that's a GOM, predicts 216 miles, that'll be relatively accurate. We are going to charge to 70%. We're quickly falling off of the 140 kW, which means the charge is slowing down. But we're going to go disconnect here in another percent at 70%, and we're going to go. We're going to stop, get something to eat, and head down the highway. We got to fight this rain the whole way home, and we'll see how it goes. But we'll charge in Clarksville for a few minutes, enough to get us back to Nashville. But I just didn't want to sit here for an hour waiting around. Anyway, we'll be charging just a second and disconnect and head on down the road. We're at 70. Let's get it done here. 220, 221. Now to stop it, I push the button on top and I wait. There it is. It beeped. I can unplug. And I insert it back into the magic dock here until it clicks. Whoops. I need to pull the charge handle out. Sorry. There we go. We're set. And this will close. Great. Yeah. All right. We're out of here. All right. We're heading over to McDonald's. Yeah, I know. I don't want to hear it. We're going to grab something quick on the road. And we got to go through our elbow to get there. It's way over there. So we got to go up and around. That's the way it goes. All right, how we looking? Okay. All right, and then just for fun, we're going to see what the nav's doing here, right? So we'll go to nav. Oh, continue the trip. Let's see what it does.
And turn right onto the
Okay, well, how about that?
Yeah.
Once I disconnected and I moved down the road, I had figured out that I wasn't charging anymore because it didn't know I was charging. And now we have...
on the Hill Avenue. Then make a left U-turn.
See, this is the
Hill Avenue.
This is the problem. Look at the arrival percentage now, right? The arrival percentage is showing 21 miles, okay? And there is no superchargers in line down there. So we're just going to have to take it easy and milk it. So far, the GOM has been decent, but it's wanting 21 miles on arrival. It's cutting it kind of close considering this weather really sucks. So let's see how it goes. Yeah, this is just getting better.
Drive south on Halfway
Wants
Road.
us to go back
And
to
make a sharp
Tesla
left to stay on Halfway Road.
and charge, right? No, we're not. If we have to, we'll stop at Paducah, but I am not going to go back there and hook up. This navigation is defective and it needs to be fixed. So let's get it fixed. But I'll use my experience and figure it out. All right. So I'm trying not to be too negative, but I'm going to be negative anyway. the navigation in Marion couldn't figure out that we were charging and that we were hooked up to the Marion Tesla supercharger, so it did not accurately predict our arrival percentage. So I guesstimated it. It was 146 miles. I charged it to over 220 miles of range, and it wouldn't allow us to do that. It says we wouldn't have made Clarksville. So it added a charge stop of Paducah. Well, if we're going to stop in Paducah, we might as well charge up more and go all the way to Nashville. So that's the plan. I canceled it, set it for Nashville. It set Paducah as a charge stop, and we're headed there now. Out of the 4 chargers in Paducah, 1 is offline. 1 is in use. That leaves 2 available. So cross your fingers. Hopefully we can get a charge there in Paducah. It's in 32 miles. We arrive with 155 miles of range. That's because of the problem with the navigation here in the Rivian. So let's hope it works. And yes, we're still in this gigantic rainstorm that's coming down. It is a whopping 39 degrees outside. All right, that's the State of the Union. Am I happy? No. So I get this message, and if you don't take it out of auto steer, then it dumps you, puts you in autopilot jail, or auto steer jail, or whatever they call it here in the Rivian. All right, so let's put it in again. Now we're fine again. Okay, Rivian. Holy mackerel, I really thought the software was a lot better than it is. I gotta tell you, it needs some improvement. It's better than a Ford, but I'm telling you, I am not sure by much. Just getting off the highway now in Paducah. We're gonna get a little juice. Okay, so what do we got? We have 1 dead, 3 cars charging, and now we have to wait. All right, well, here we are. As you can see, we have 3 charging. According to the app, there's only 1 charging. So hopefully the Rivian will unplug here, and we'll get his spot. The Rivian just left. That's good. We're going to plug in here. This is a 150, but I guess it's better than a sharp stick in the eye. All right, remember, you go on the app, you choose your charger, you swipe it, then plug it in. So I'm going to do that. It's raining now. I'm going to go do it. It won't be on camera. All right, should be starting up. 42 cents a kilowatt hour. Does it see me? Yes. Now, I do believe we are supposed to charge for 20 minutes. If I go back to nav, it says here, charge to 245 or 77%. So that's what we're going to do. We don't know how long. I think it said 20 minutes before, but I don't know. It's fine. That's what we're going to do. So here we are. We're back in the Rivian. It's like a hurricane out there. Our pants are all wet. It's nasty. It says 245 and to 77%, and this one is counting down. So is this our departure time? I'm guessing. I don't know. Nothing quite says it. There's nothing on the binnacle here that says it's time to go or not. It said ends in 56 minutes. I'm assuming that's to 100%. But you know, bits are cheap. I bet you if you made it a little more descriptive, you know, ready to depart at blah, blah, blah time would be a real handy thing. I can figure it out. I've been driving EVs since 2017, but what about people that don't know how to drive things? It's confusing at best. with so few CCS chargers along this highway, you're screwed if you run out. And due to the miscalculation and the poor software here in the Rivian, we could have just driven all the way either to Nashville or down to Clarksville, but there was no way to have the car tell us. I guessed. I came up a few miles short. Now here we are in Paducah charging. So while we're just wasting our time charging, I was looking here at the Kia here, and she's down to 34 kW and 95%, but it didn't occur to me till I looked right there in the center, and you can see 0. They must have a free charging thing. The charging providers need to factor that in, because this gal is going to sit here until 100% because it's free. So why wouldn't you? Of course, the people that are traveling that want to charge and get down the road, nah, gotta wait. As we're sitting here waiting for the last few minutes of charge, we're supposed to charge to 77, and that's where we're at. The 2-minute mark here, according to this, we're supposed to go to 245. We're at 245. We're at 77. And this says 2 minutes. Are we done charging? Are we supposed to stop it? All right.
Drive south, then turn right.
Well, there you go. We're at the recommended 77 245, and now we have 63, at least while we sit here. 139 miles to go. I'm getting the hell out of here. Let's disconnect and go. We are on the highway, headed south here on Interstate 24. Looks like the bulk of the rain's gone north, which is just fine. We're about 90 miles from Nashville now. Yeah, our screens just went dark. We started in the dark yesterday and started in the light, and now we're ending in the dark. Dang, you see what I see? Looks like we're driving out from under all this. That's awesome. 14 miles to our turnoff here. Well, here we are, Nashville. Yeah, 20% on arrival. All right, well, let's have a look at our miles here. 967.6 miles all the way to St. Louis and back. And if we look, we average 62 miles an hour. I guess that's not bad. At a rate of 1.9 miles per kilowatt hour. And we burned up almost a little over a half a megawatt hour of energy to get to St. Louis. Well, all in all, was very good. We had a wonderful time. Did we have a good time in...
We had an awesome time. It was a great ham fest.
The St. Louis Ham Fest. If you're a ham, I advise you to go. If you just like to look at electronic junk, I advise you to go. So it was pretty good. We did pick up some stuff. I'm not saying that we needed it, but we certainly wanted it. Hey, if you like the little short video here up and back, go ahead and give me a like, and if you would, please share it with your friends, and certainly new friends that are looking for an EV. It just goes to show you that driving an EV is pretty darn easy. I will admit, CCS charging is a challenge. If you buy a Tesla, it's so simple. You just point and shoot and drive, and it's just way to go. Thanks for watching. Look for me in the upcoming video in a couple days. We're heading back to North Carolina. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again, and take care.